Hello everyone and welcome to HotRich, where you come to get amazed. We all know the importance of exports for any country. Exports are incredibly important to the modern economies because they offer people and firms many more markets for their goods. One of the core functions of diplomacy and foreign policy between governments is to foster economic trade, encouraging exports and imports for the benefit of all the trading parties. But have you ever think that what exports are the ones that made countries super rich? If you are thinking that I'm going to tell you something about well-known exports like clothing, fruits, something like that, then you are not thinking of the right. Because in this video, I'm going to show you 15 strangest exports that made countries super rich and you don't even know about these. So let's get started. Number 15. Tuvalu is an island country with less than 15,000 people and they sell their internet domains. Yes, you heard right. You all have seen .tv domains, and guess what? Those old domains are sold by Tuvalu. Tuvalu hit the jackpot, however, when it was given the internet suffix of .tv. With media companies across the world desperate to get their hands on a TV domain, the country is now set to be earning over $2 million from the related deals. Number 14. Chile is the largest exporter of sweet cherries in the world, shipping out around 146 tons in 2018, according to a recent Index Box report. The trades for this popular fruit are reported to have occurred around $760 million for Chile's cherry producers. The USA, which was the top cherry exporter the year before, had to deal with Chinese tariffs that saw cherry exports dropped 87,000 tons in 2018, the equivalent of 522 millions in sales. Number 13. On number 13, we have an Indonesian export. Indonesia hopes to eat with frog's legs. Frog legs may be a popular dish on the menu of French and Belgian restaurants, but the majority of those eaten come from Indonesia. Many of these frogs are caught in Indonesia and then shipped to Europe. Conservationists are concerned that the insatiable demand for frogs' legs could seriously impact local frog populations in Asia and are calling for the European Union to limit frog imports. But that hasn't stopped France from being the biggest frogs' legs importer. Number 12. Snails make millions for Bosnia and Herzegovina. When you think of snails as a popular dish, you typically once again think of France. But it's Bosnia and Herzegovina, which is making a surprisingly profitable trade here, exporting 7.33 million, which is 5.6 million pounds in 2017. Bosnian snails are different from French snails as they are quite meaty, so the demand for them is expected to keep growing. Number 11. India sells human hair abroad. India has a flourishing trade in human hair. An international market for real hair wigs and hairpieces has increased demand, with many of the country's poorer citizens queuing up to sell their locks. In 2018, India exported $35.1 million worth of human hair, a whopping 46.7% of the global market, the WTE reported. Number 10. Silkworm cocoons are lucrative for Turkey. The tiny cocoons of the silkworm are used to create silk, jewelry, and also for the beauty treatments, and the Turkey is the world's largest supplier of them. In 2017, according to the OAC, Turkey made $532,000 from exporting these tiny cocoons. The highest demand for them comes from China. China is the largest exporter of raw silk, making around $333 million in 2017, according to the OEC. Number 9. Liechtenstein exports false teeth. The tiny Central European country of Liechtenstein makes a huge amount of money from exporting false teeth. Around 1/5 of false teeth worn worldwide reportedly originate from this country. That means that about 60 million sets of fake pearly whites are packed and shipped from here every year. Number 8. The UK is making money from gas turbines. The USA is on top in this market with $31.6 billion, but coming in second with $14.6 billion worth of gas turbine exports in the UK. Gas turbines are an essential component in a power station as they are what helps to turn fuel into power. In 2017, according to the OEC, the UK made up 14% of the global market, more than any other European country. Number 7. Vietnam is nuts about cashews. Vietnam's cashew nut export trades amounted to $3.52 billion in 2018, making the country the world's top cashew exporter. According to the Vietnam Cashew Association, 391,000 tons of cashew nuts were shipped abroad, up to 7.8% in volume compared to the previous year. The USA is the biggest importer of cashew nuts. Number 6. On number 6, we have something very strange for you. Kitts and Nevis sell citizenship. But before that, if you are enjoying this video and are still with us, then a subs to our channel would be marvelous. Well, getting back to the video, when St. Kitts and Nevis was low on money, the country devised a plan. Sell citizenships, but with a twist. Unlike most citizenships, you don't need to move there to obtain one. The Caribbean country requires an investment of between $250,000 and $400,000 in return for citizenship. A Kitts and Nevis passport gives you visa-free travel to dozens of countries, making the scheme a huge money spinner. Moreover, if you have committed a serious crime like murder or something like that, you have their citizenship, then you just need to go there and they will protect you. Yeah, it's a golden gate for criminals and a scary point for innocent people like me. The Philippines is big in the algae business. This is something you could never think can get exported. Seaweed and algae are used in human food, health products, animal feed, fertilizers, and cosmetics, and the Philippines is the world's largest exporter of them. The OEC found that the country made $13.7 million from foreign sales of seaweed and algae in 2017, which was 29% of the global market. Mexico and Singapore are the biggest importers of it. Number 4. China also ices up. From the heat of chili to the cold of ice, China is also the world's largest exporter of ice and water. The country reportedly amounted for 55.8% of the world total water and rice exports in 2018, which was worth around $649 million according to WTE. The USA was in second place, but it was only accounted for 8.7% of ice and water exports globally. Well, China is everywhere, but I never thought that China is making such a lot of money by selling ice too. Number 3. Kazakhstan exports radioactive chemicals. Yes, they have huge amount of oil reservoirs, but the large Asian country of Kazakhstan is the world's largest exporter of radioactive chemicals too. In 2018, Kazakhstan sold $1.34 billion worth of these potent materials to foreign countries, according to database trendeconomy.com. Its other big foreign trading products include crude petroleum and refined copper. Number 2. This is really very strange export. Ireland trades blood. One of the fastest growing blood exporters in recent years, Ireland has overtaken the US as the world's top exporter. Used in medical research and treatments, there is always a high demand for human and animal blood, and Ireland has a roaring trade in it. In 2018, the country made $30.5 billion from trading blood products, an increase of 53.1% in 2017 according to the WTE. Number 1. You will definitely get amazed by the largest export of Canada. Canada has a good line in bovine semen. If you can't find a mate for your cows, then Canada will sell you some bovine semen for artificial insemination. It's not the first thing that may spring to mind when you think about potential Canadian exports, but according to the OEC, Canada exported around $60.2 million worth of bovine semen to foreign countries in 2017. Well, curious who buys this in such a masses? The top importer was the UK. Well, so that's it for today, guys. I hope you people have enjoyed this video, and if you did, then don't be shy at making that follow thumb button blue. And if you still haven't subscribed, then hit that red subscribe button and click that bell icon to get notified with our every video. We will see you in the next video. Till then, bye bye.